What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk Demo. On the couple music. Man, Dr. Umar Johnson is back at it again, family. And this time, it's not about complaining about the Black YouTubian Association. No. It's not about that. Umar Johnson is putting in applications for a wife. Now, stop the show. How do we know this? Well, because there's a video going around about that. Now, we do know that Umar Johnson lives a dusty lifestyle. He's definitely dusty, but he lives a polygamous lifestyle, meaning that Umar Johnson, from what I understand, doesn't believe in dealing with one woman. The older I get, I can kind of understand where he comes from, but he likes to live like somewhat of a polygamous style relationship where both women know about each other, or the third woman know about each other. And he has strict rules, okay, for what he's looking for. So I want to play this video of what Umar Johnson is looking for, and and a wife, because you can submit your application. And then I want you to come back and talk about this.
Yes, I'm taking wifey resumes. I know it's controversial. So this way, if there's a sister out there who think I need to know who she is, she got the opportunity to make herself known. That's all that means. Sending that wifey resume, cover letter, and photo with the resume. Okay? That means your political and your personal. How you make a good wife, but how you make a good fellow Pan-Africanist. I want to see the best of both worlds. The cooking and the consciousness. No snow bunnies. It is not that type of party. Must be natural hair. Everything on you got to be natural. If the hair fake, if the breasts fake, if the nails fake, if the eyebrows is fake, don't send the resume. And you must be open to plural marriage, because there will be two of you. King Kong doubles up on everything.
So you heard what he had to say. So if you look at what Umar Johnson is looking for, he has some high standards, okay? You have to submit an application. Can I get a dun 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 sound effect? Submit an application. You cannot be a weaver or a sandaler. Well, I don't know about sandals, but you can't have no weaves. Can I get a dun 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 sound effect? You must be pro-black, right? Can I get a dun 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 sound effect? Cannot be white. Can I get a dun 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 sound effect? But what are all of these things that he's doing? He's holding women to certain standards. But wait a minute, stop the show. Umar, didn't you have a problem with Kevin Samuels holding these same women to the same standards? Can I get a dun 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 sound effect? I agree with everything that Umar Johnson is saying. He's saying, if you want to talk to me because I'm so high value, I'm not even going to get in your inbox. You want to come talk to me. You're going to apply for me, even though Umar Johnson don't got nothing to offer women, because Umar Johnson is broke. But
Jesus Christ,
you need to come and talk to me. I am the one in control. It's about how I feel about you. And I am the one who makes a decision about this relationship. Umar, that sounds very red pill of you, and I definitely agree. But isn't that the same thing that Kevin Samuel says?
stupid.
Can I get a dun 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 sound effect, Dima? Yeah, because you know why, Umar? You don't want to deal with certain types of sisters, right? Like, you don't want the ones that are weaving and sandaling up, probably, and the ones with the tattoos, and probably the ones that are single moms. I know that you don't want to deal with that. And the reason why I know that, because you're going to have them apply for an application, and you're going to screen them, because not everybody deserves to be with Dr. Umar Johnson, right? But see, here's the narcissism in that. Umar Johnson doesn't mind having high value standards for himself, but Umar Johnson has an issue with black men who have high value standards for themselves. And when they tell women that you can't cut it and you don't make the, you didn't make the team, then there's a problem for that. But Umar Johnson, for those women that will apply to be with you, and we know that they will, then what about those who don't make the cut? What do you tell them? You're not good enough? You're too entitled? You're average at best? What do you tell them, Umar? Because certainly if Kevin Samuels tells them that they're average at best, it's not a problem. But I guess if you tell them, or let's say, for example, you don't tell them that they're average at best, what about the ones you're going to turn down? Because Umar Johnson's going to say, you're not good enough to be with me. But oh yes, you're good enough to be with somebody else. Because I'm the greatest guy in the world. I'm Umar Johnson. So you don't qualify for me. I can tell you that you don't, that you can't be with me. But another guy can't say that. Is that right, Umar? Because that's what we're dealing with. The reality is Umar Johnson and Kevin Samuels in this context are saying the same thing. That if you want a guy that's worth his weight in gold, you need to apply for the job. You don't deserve to be with a guy that has my standards. Okay, most of you don't deserve that. And I'm looking for a wife, and then all of you fight over me. That's what he's saying. He's even saying it in a worse way. Even Kevin Samuels don't say, you need to fill out an application and get a guy. Even Kevin Samuels say that, but Umar can say that when it comes to him. You need to fill out an application just to be with me. And if you can't be with me, then you don't make the cut. But we can't say that. But here's the reality. That's how it is. The reality is, for ladies who want a man that has a certain status, the reality is, even for a guy like Umar Johnson, who don't have nothing but is well known, he has a lot of opportunities and options, and he's 46. For men who have a lot of opportunities and options, you have to compete for them. No, they're not going to come off their high horse and come look for you because you feel that you deserve it. There's a lot of women who feel that they deserve to date Umar Johnson. But guess what? If you don't apply for the job, you can't get it. So you have to humble yourself and apply for the job. But for any black man that has Umar Johnson's credentials or above, for most guys, that's the reality. No one will say this, but that's the reality. Guys who have money, guys who have some network, guys who have some opportunities, they're going to be able to get women at will. And if you want me, you need to apply for the job. You need to do something. You need to convince me to do it. But see, the thing about it is that, women are not going to call Umar Johnson a misogynist for that. No, they're only going to call Kevin a misogynist for that. But what Umar and Kevin Simmons are saying in the same context are the same, it's very equivalent. Or as my biostats teacher would say, similar but not equal, right? It's equivalent. And high value guys, you got to fight for, but nobody wants to talk about that. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first comment in the top. Check out the Black Men of Perfect t-shirts. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. Check out the Black Men of Perfect t-shirts. I'm out.